This morning, SRP crews, though, they're still working to try and restore power to parts of Mesa after those strong monsoon storms.
More than 200 people are still without their electricity this morning, of course, hoping it will soon turn back on. That's where we find our Jade Cunningham this morning. And Jade, we were just mentioning that we do believe all power will come back on by 9 o'clock this morning. Is that what you're hearing in the area where you are?
Yeah, I mean, of course, people are really hoping that their power will come on sooner rather than later, just because I know when the power is out, every minute feels like an absolute eternity. But I did just check the SRP outage map. It does kind of vary depending on where you are. So if you're on North Wrecker Road closer to McDowell, your power could be back on within the next 30 minutes or so. So that's very exciting. But if you are closer to McGallops, it looks like power won't be restored for the next few hours. So again, just hopefully sooner rather than later. But I can tell you that SRP crews have been working all morning long. We got out here about 4 o'clock or so this morning, and they have just lined up Wrecker Road, North Wrecker Road. You can see they are working on some utility poles right now. They finished one, so they are moving, I'm sure as quickly as they possibly can, doing what they can to restore power in this area, a couple hundred at this time without power. Now, this has been just such a mess out here in Mesa. Tuesday night's monsoon just really battering the area in spots. We all saw it. Trees were knocked over. There was damage to people's homes and property. We can still see some of the damage along North Wrecker here, just kind of metal awnings crumpled up along the side of the road here. So again, just an absolute mess. Trees were knocked over. Yesterday, I drove to one neighborhood after a tip came in from a viewer showing that solar panels that had been ripped off someone's roof, and that they had flown off the roof and then landed on people's property. I know a couple cars were damaged in that. So just a really, really devastating time. Falcon Field was hit really hard. That historic World War II hangar's roof just peeled off, and then planes, of course, tossed and turned as well. So cleanup will definitely take some time here in Mesa after Tuesday night's monsoon. Hopefully restoring power will come again sooner rather than later for people here who are still in the dark. Reporting live, Jay Cunningham, 12 News Today in AZ.